What's up, y'all? It's the Real Uncensored. I'm KraziiAzzMO.
And I'm PrettiGurltalkShit.
And we just want to come on here before y'all see this video. We want to let you guys know that there were a lot of technical difficulties we realized after receiving the footage of episode 3. A lot of problems with some of the scenes with the audio, color. So we just hope that you guys enjoy episode 3 still, even though there's some technical difficulties, okay? All right, so
stand tuned with us, y'all. We still out here doing big things.
Yeah, make sure y'all share, comment, like, and subscribe. And like we said again, we do apologize for the technical difficulties in episode 3. We didn't even really want to put it out, but we know that you guys have been waiting for it, so we just gonna deliver it to you how it is, you know, and hope you guys still enjoy it. All right, thank you.
Peace.
Tune in.
Let's talk about it. Tune in. Let's talk about it. Tune in. Let's talk about it. Tune in. Yo, we some real chicks, you already know. Pretty girl talk shit and KraziiAzzMO. Tap in, about to have you falling on the floor. We done stepped in the game, you others gotta go.
What's up, y'all? It's the Real Uncensored. I'm KraziiAzzMO.
And I'm PrettiGurltalkShit.
And we're about to do this. Hey, we got a different show today. We got that boy Babaki in the building. He gonna be coming out a little later, so y'all make sure y'all stay tuned with us. But at first, we gotta shout out a dope-ass business, Outergy. Y'all make sure y'all shop outergy.online. They about to drop the fall and the winter collection, all right? Outergy. But we gonna jump right into it with several seats. Pretty girl, who we got in several seats today?
Girl, you ain't gonna believe this shit. Boy, we got Bishop Whitehead in that bitch again. Let me tell you what that motherfucker did. And this motherfucker just won't sit his ass down. Let me tell you, having church service online, on live, everybody see this shit. One of his church member interrupted church. He got pissed. He told her, come on down. You want to preach? Come on down. That thing you know, he started speaking in tongues. That thing you know, boy, the doors of the church was open. She came down there, boy, all you seen was that right hand grab the back of that neck. Get out of here. He removed her from church. Oh,
so
yeah.
he choked her out.
Yes, bitch.
Hold up. Ain't this the same fucking bishop that wanted to jump in a boxing ring with D.L. Hughley?
Yes, bitch. And the same motherfucker that got robbed on live with all the damn jury.
Bitch, if Choker Bitch was a person, it would definitely be you know what I'm saying? Like, I need the pastors, the motherfucking bishops, the deacons to explain what the fuck is going on with Bishop Whitehead. Because this is not a bishop, okay? This is a motherfucking thug, okay?
That motherfucker about that life, bro.
Like, I mean, he obviously need to change fucking career paths to being a boxer or something, because he be want to fight every fucking body.
Every fucking body.
Definitely ain't going to church now, motherfucker. This is what y'all be doing in church, nigga.
Exactly.
You ain't told me this how I be going to motherfucking church. You liable to get fucking choked the fuck out.
Then they wonder why we don't be in church service.
This nigga clearly has an anger problem. Like, if you didn't even care in just that fucking second that the one was watching you, your church members was watching you.
Exactly.
And you gonna go grab, not even a man, this is a woman, bitch. Like, nigga, you in the wrong career path. I'm sorry. That's just what it is to sum it up. That is not a motherfucking pastor. Now what he gonna do now? He gonna tell his church members, oh, the devil done got it from me. The devil will use you to get in their good back grace, and then, you know, they worship him like that's what they gonna be okay with it. Yep. But you know, it is.
And I guarantee you the collection plate never got passed through that. But they be like, yes. Boy, I ain't had that goddamn money today, boy. I appreciate it. But he did get locked up, too, though. They arrested his ass, too.
Yeah. They should have arrested him. Like, this bitch about to sue him now.
Girl.
He's a rap. Bishop Whitehead is done with, okay? I got one thing to say to Bishop Whitehead.
Man, sit your dumb ass down. Next. Bitch, you know what time it is. Mouth full of tea.
Mouth full of tea.
I got a lot of tea to talk about. Bitch, guess what I heard out here in these streets? Nia Long. Oh, yes, girl. Her fiance, head coach of Celtic basketball team. Hear me, you dookie, you dokey. I have to say your dokey name. Girl, he out here putting his dick in somebody else's coochie beside his own fiance, girl.
So they not married yet?
Oh, no, they just fiance, girl. That's it, honey. He out here fucking
I guess it ain't the black of the berry sweet of the motherfucking juice for Nia alone, bitch. I guess that's probably why she's so motherfucking mad. The man out here cheating. That bitch is always mad. Now it's gonna be some other shit. So,
but this what the crazy part is. Tell me why the whole team knew about the shit. She found out when we found out, bitch, in the news.
Well, why would the team tell her?
I don't know.
It's a bro code? They not finna say shit. But anyways, bitch, did you hear? Motherfucker R. Kelly got found guilty of sexual abuse on his goddaughter. His own motherfucking goddaughter. Like, nigga, you just gotta touch every fucking body.
Right.
How many times have R. Kelly done been found guilty on... This nigga done been found guilty. I think R. Kelly don't even want to go to court no more. R. Kelly be like, bitch, I'm guilty. I mean, they gonna... And at this point, his life is destroyed. I mean...
That shit
There ain't even no point of nobody even coming back forth. This nigga's life is already destroyed. He ain't getting out of jail.
Yeah.
It is what the fuck it is. You feel me?
I still fuck with your music, though. Bump and grind. Still fuck with that music.
Okay, bitch, I'm still gonna listen to R. Kelly. I don't give a fuck who don't like it,
Hey,
bitch.
you might be an R. Kelly, baby. Are you? Oh, no. Who you is? Temptation, baby?
Bitch, bye. I ain't gonna play with you. I might
Bitch.
be.
Look, you
Motherfucking, do addition, baby. Bitch, I ain't playing with you.
Let it run.
You so fucking stupid.
Bitch, this what I heard. Erica Banks. This bitch out here talking about she gotta have a certain type of female to roll with her when she go to the club and shit. Like, if she go to a cookout or a studio, it can be any type of female. But when she go to the club, the bitch can't be skinny. The bitch hair better be right. Clothes better be right. She gotta be up to the part, up to her standards.
Well, damn, is she fucking? What the fuck is this?
Bitch, I don't know. With your goddamn moon pie ass bitch.
So why do she need? I mean, what she need these bitches to make her look good?
I
Like,
guess.
what the fuck? Like,
I guess. And that picture I seen online, baby, they all look fucked up.
But
No lie.
that's weird as fuck, and I don't know what to say about that shit.
Bitch, that's
but
crazy.
anyways, bitch, did you hear? They're offering a $100K award for info to lead to an arrest and a conviction of Tupac's killer. So if you know who the fuck killed Tupac, bitch, you could possibly get $100K.
Right.
You feel me? You might get knocked the fuck off by
Yeah.
telling, but you might, you know what I'm saying, your family might get $100K, bitch. What you got to say about that? If you knew who killed Tupac, would you tell?
I don't know, but I did cry. I cried when Tupac died.
Bitch, would you tell though?
For 100,000? Shit, hell yeah. Cause I love Tupac. I want them to arrest the motherfucker that killed my dude,
I
bro.
feel like if I knew who killed Tupac, bitch, see, I ain't no street motherfucking person. Like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't no person that would tell and snitch. But this, you gotta understand, this is a situation where you took somebody that was very
Yes.
important to the people.
Everybody.
And you just went on here getting away scotch-free. You feel me? Like, we gotta keep listening to his old motherfucking songs. You know what I'm saying? We can't listen to nothing new because of your motherfucking ass. So, bitch, I'm gonna drop that motherfucking dime and collect my $100K.
So I ain't mad. Fuck wrong. That nigga.
And then I'm gonna change my motherfucking name because, bitch, I ain't trying to die.
Hell, you talking about? Bitch, you stupid. Pussy hole. Bitch, okay. So word on the street, Tiffany had this right. Now everybody out here already know what's going on with her and Avery Spears and shit about that child molestation shit. Now, come to find out, they did a private deal with the little two people that they supposedly molest and shit. This is my thing. Ain't that wrong with having a private deal, but don't that make you look guilty and shit when you close the deal? Because she said she wasn't getting no gigs, but don't that shit make you look like y'all did some shit?
I mean, I don't necessarily make you look bad. Well, it does make you look bad. It don't, but I'm saying like as guilty. I think sometimes these celebrities just want shit to just go away.
That's
you feel
true.
me? Like they
And
just
that's
want to
true.
get back to what they doing or
That's
whatever
true.
the fuck it is. You know what I'm saying? Without thinking like, bitch, hey, it ain't even time to be trying to collect no checks. It's time to clear your motherfucking name because that shit gonna follow you wherever the fuck you going. Okay?
Yeah.
It
But
is
it's gonna
what
be
it is.
hard. It's gonna be hard for her though, but bitch. But let me tell you this, what I heard before I got in this bitch right here today. Why I hear the baby out here talking on Megan Thee Stallion pussy, bitch. He got a song out here talking about he fucked her before Tory Lane shot her. Why you talking on the pussy for?
You know, the baby is just, he act like a baby. That's what the fuck he is, okay? Because he just, I don't know if he think the shit that he do be cool, the way he just, you know, what makes a real nigga is the way they speak on women. And he's just always being disrespectful to women, his baby mama. Like, to me, he's just not a real nigga to me. Like, and then you talking about something that could have stayed between you and her. You feel me? Like what kind of cool points you was looking for or whatever. It's just lame shit. It's like no type of remorse for nobody's feelings. You know, you just not a real nigga to me. I don't know. Ever since he did that shit with his baby mama, I ain't even feeling him like that.
But it's a lot of niggas out here doing that pillow talk, though. Yeah. It's a lot of niggas. A lot of y'all niggas out here gossiping so much, bro. Like, literally.
But at the same time, like, why? What is your motivation to do that? Like, I don't get that. That shit lame.
Nigga probably ain't had no more words to say to the fucking song. I don't fucking know. I mean, that shit just stupid.
Yeah.
But we ain't gonna waste no more time. We gonna jump right into it. We got Babaki in the building.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, ladies.
We got a real nigga in the building, y'all.
Yes.
Real one.
We gonna get you right first. We gonna pour you a little drink. You know what I'm saying? Get you right before we jump in and get into your business.
I appreciate that, sweetheart.
All right. Good.
That's good.
Right, no razzle dazzle, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Okay, so we're going to jump right into it, Babaki.
Yes.
So you are an artist, a businessman, and a father, but we're going to touch up on your music artistry. You feel me?
So this is one of our questions I want to ask you. At what age did you decide music be part of your life?
Well, I always was in tune with music or whatever, but when I decided to take music serious, I was 15. But what started music was my love for like DMX music or whatever. And I used to be able to rap his music forwards and backwards. And one of my cousins just told me, like, if you can rap his shit like that, you can rap your own shit. So
Damn.
I took it upon myself and just started doing music.
Okay.
Wow.
So you just said you've been doing music since you was 15.
Yeah.
And
So
you 35 now, right?
Yeah, I'm 35.
So what do you think is the time to, like, stop if it's not going in your direction that you see fit? Because it's a lot of dudes that's rapping still at 40, 45, and, you know, they haven't really, like, I ain't gonna say hang it up, but, you know, what's keep them going and doing this still? Like,
It's passion. And I don't think nobody should give up on something that's therapeutic to them. I don't feel like you should be jumping on the porch at 35. But if you got a portfolio, you got you got work ethic, you already got the work been put in, you shouldn't give up.
Yeah.
But I don't think you should be jumping off no porch at 35, you know what I mean? So, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so your name is Babaki.
Babaki.
What I want to know is how you came up with that name. That shit is so unique and different.
Well, my mama gave me that name as a baby.
Okay.
All my family called me that back home in Florida, South Florida, Palm Beach County. And I used to go by another artist name, which was Trouble. But I decided to change that because I ain't like what it brought to me, so.
Yeah. Okay, so in this day and age, Babaki, who do you feel like you should be most loyal to in this day?
My family, my kids. Like, anything outside of that is like, it's what, it's survival of the fittest. You know, I ain't gonna be disloyal or misuse anybody, but that's who I owe the loyalty to. The one that I know that if I can call when shit get thick. Other than that, hey, that's what it is.
Okay.
Boy, you right about that. I agree with you on that. That's some real shit. So what's your views on today's social media of doing things?
I think that's a warp game. I think it's warping you from reality. In reality, which we live in, and we see shit. And we see a lot of crazy shit, but it don't always be as bad as what's put in our face. We don't always see the shit that's put in our face on social media.
Yeah.
And I believe the social media shit caused a lot of anxieties and a lot of, a lot of hate. And, and I feel like it takes away from what you want to be as an artist. If you're trying to be an artist or entrepreneur, it makes you follow guidelines that ain't always accurate.
Right. So
Because the influence that it has. Everybody look at that and think that, oh, I got to do what they doing, I got to do what this person doing. When really you just set your own trend and, you won't even have to do so much of what another person is doing or whatever.
That's true. Be the leader, not the follower. I like that.
Right.
So how many kids do you have?
I have 3 kids.
That's what's up. Good. And what's the relationship between the kid's mother?
Well, I don't deal with none of my kids' mothers, like, actually, just to be,
Hey.
if I could be frank. But, it's no beef, it's no issues, it's no manners. I take everything how it comes.
Right. Okay.
Let me ask you, if you could collab with anybody in the industry, anybody, who would that person be?
It wouldn't be a rapper, I'm gonna tell you like that. It would be Anita Baker.
Whoa.
Okay, that's new, that's different.
Very different.
Why is that?
Because that's just like that gave her music gave me something that no other music has ever been able to give me. Like it just, you know what I mean, it was just a part of me growing up, and it's just like still relevant today. Her just the vocals, just the sound, and it just always did something for me. It don't matter what I was doing, whether I was trapping, whether I was, you know what I mean, going through something, whether I was, you know what I mean, family, whatever. It's just my pastime. It's everything to me. So yeah, Anita Baker.
Damn, that different.
So I swear I thought you was about to say Jay-Z.
Right, Lil Wayne or something.
Nah.
That what's up though. So what was the most trouble you ever got into?
Well, I've been accused for a lot of serious things, and I've been locked up for things that's like, well, since you asked, I've been locked up for like murder. I've been locked up for certain things that, you know, that I had nothing to do with, but that's like the extent of the trouble that I've been in.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, and I wouldn't say I got in a lot of stuff because I always tried to go by the book and go by the rules and stuff like that. It just, the environment that I was in, I had to play my role in the environment that I was in. So,
Okay, I'm finna ask you this question because I'm sure a lot of people be wanting to know this. Okay, so you born and raised in Palm Beach, right?
yes,
But you grew up in Georgia.
yes.
How do you deal with acceptance on both ends? You know, you're a Florida boy living in Georgia, and then just going back home to Florida, and you haven't been there in a while. Like, how do you deal with acceptance?
Okay, well, at first, like growing up in Georgia, like it was different because the culture was different than what I was. I was used to a homegrown situation, and so it was hard to get embraced here, being from Florida. But as soon as I embraced Georgia, I feel like it was more accepted. And then I feel like back home, they might look at things differently because how we was groomed and how we was raised back home. And I just felt like growing up here in Georgia and going back home, I felt like they felt that it made me softer or something like that. Like I feel like it took, you know, just that homegrown love and that homegrown thoroughness that you have from being from where you from. Other than moving somewhere new and nobody really knows you, you have to get to know how to operate and and people got to know how you operate, and you know, that's pretty much to sum that up. Like that's pretty much how it is. Like, it's just being from somewhere different. It's just like it's like a culture shock because it's like a lot of things that was going on here in Atlanta, back home, it wasn't like that back home. So, you know, like it was easier to pursue the music here in Atlanta. It was easier to like, you know what I mean, do a lot of things that I probably wouldn't have been able to do if I was back home though.
True. Yep. Welcome to my city then. Okay, so what is it like being raised by a woman, and how did it feel if it did affect your manhood?
Okay, that's a good question. Well, it was, to the understanding of a boy, it was great. But when I became a man, I realized it was a lot of misfortunes in just being raised with a woman. And that's like, a lot of things, like we grow up as young men, and if we raised by women, we grow up thinking that things that women do a lot of times is right. Like a lot of the stuff, we grow up just thinking that when there's a problem between a man and a woman, that it's the man's fault. And as a man, you go to learning that that's not true. You go to seeing and you have a different understanding. So it could cripple you as far as that, but it can still give you the strength of, you know, compassion and certain things that you will most likely need as well to survive.
Okay, well, you know what? We done got into Babaki business of love. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We're going to play a game, though.
No,
You think you know women?
Yeah, I know women.
We'll see.
Right. We gonna play this game with Babaki. It's called How Well Do You Know Women?
Let's get into it.
Okay, so I'm going to ask you this question now. So if you're about to have sex with a woman, and she say, hold up, I gotta go to the bathroom. What does that mean?
That means she going to pee.
And wrong.
Okay.
Should we tell them the answer though?
Yeah, tell me what the answer is.
If a woman tell you hold up, if she gotta go pee right before y'all finna say
She gotta fart.
No, she's going to do the coochie test.
Yes,
Baby,
you gotta check it.
Well, if a woman is my woman anyway, like she ain't worried about it. I know how the coochie smell. Like the coochie gonna have.
No, I'm just speaking in general.
Right.
Yeah. Well, you talking about? Well, before she lay her ass down, she should have done the coochie test.
I'm just saying, if she say hold up,
Right.
I gotta go to the bathroom. She gonna check that coochie.
Okay.
Okay, she gonna check that coochie.
Yeah,
What you
okay.
say, pretty girl?
That's true.
You done checked your coochie before?
Damn, I'll be back. You talking about for the chick?
Smell that? That's you. Nah.
Come back, that's gonna be right.
Yeah.
All right, we got another question for you then. If you ask your girl what's wrong and she say don't worry about it, what that mean?
That means that it's something wrong.
Okay.
And it means that she wants you to worry about it. And it means that you should leave her ass be. That's what it means.
Well, you was right about that, so we go ding ding ding
Right.
ding ding.
You got it, ding, ding.
Right, that is a damn problem. If I say don't worry about it, if you say don't worry about it, bitch, you better worry.
Yeah,
about it.
you ain't lying. You better find out what's going on.
Don't worry about it, because then it's gonna be a motherfucking problem.
Exactly, a bigger problem.
Why is women never know what they want to eat, and why they always eating off a man's plate?
Because they just indecisive and they just want to just run shit in my eyes. That's what I see.
Wrong.
I'm gonna tell y'all if a man want to know, I'm finna give y'all the game.
Please do, KraziiAzzMO.
You must be mad, 'cause
If
shit.
we don't know what we want to eat, it's because the thing, and if we eat off your plate, this is two things into one. Okay, so it's like we're gonna miss out if we pick this, or we're gonna miss out on that. We really want this, but if we, you know what I'm saying, so we don't really know what to choose. It's not really about having some control. It's
That's
just
why I
like
said indecisive.
we're greedy, and that's just being honest. We're greedy. We don't know what we want to pick because
Y'all indecisive.
Yeah, very okay.
Y'all
I'll give you
indecisive.
that part.
So
But-
I got part of the question.
Okay,
right?
You got part.
Us eating off y'all plate. Now, this is some real shit. If I eat off your plate, it's because that's what I really wanted. But because you're ordering it, I'm not going to order that. I'm
Exactly.
gonna do something else, so that way I have the opportunity
Yep.
to eat your shit and my shit. I have time.
Right.
You know, like me and my husband, when I eat, he got the salmon. I got the, what is it called? What did you say you had?
Lamb chops.
Lamb chops. I had
Yep.
the lamb chops, and he had the salmon.
Right.
So I got the lamb chops. He got the salmon.
Right, that
I
makes
wanted
sense.
That, but I'll go ahead and get this. So I have both. You
Right,
know?
that's what-
That's the reason right there.
It sure is.
But that's men and women do that too.
Okay,
Just to let
so
y'all
men
know,
and women
because
do that.
I
Okay.
might plan that. Like, hey, you get that, I'm gonna get this, so we can both bust down like
Okay,
that.
okay. But men be like, why she always got to eat off my damn plate?
Right. Why you ain't order yourself? Why you ain't
I'm the
order?
type, I'm gonna eat off your shit too. Like, I'm gonna eat off your plate. If you got, that's how we gonna order. We gonna order the opposite thing so we can both get the best of
That's the
the
best way
meal.
to do it.
Yes, it is. All right, we got another question for you, and I want to know you really know this answer.
Okay, that's good.
How do you know when a woman wants to have sex?
Well, it's many different ways that different women go about things. You know, I say like it could be a look. It can be the way they saying certain things to you. And if the connection's strong, like it could just be you just know, like you could just she walk past you and she want to fuck, like she just walk past you and give off those pheromones. And it just you could sense it, like you could just your girl could just walk past you and be like, oh, bitch, you want to fuck, like you could just sense, like you know what I mean? It's a look, it's a certain thing they say.
Hell
Oh
yeah.
yeah, she'll toot her
Tryna
ass
wet
on
that
you,
dick up.
or she'll just pull that bitch out. She'll pull that bitch out. You know what I mean? But you know,
Okay,
that's
so I feel like you fairly,
okay.
passed.
Damn. Okay,
You know,
good,
so
good,
we got a
good.
gift.
Yeah.
I love gifts. I
We
love
got a
gifts.
gift. We got a gift. We
got a
got
gift.
We got a gift.
gift. Okay.
Yeah. Thank you. Oh,
You're welcome.
I also got something for y'all too. I left it in the car, but I do got something for y'all, ladies.
Oh.
But I'll make sure y'all get it at the end.
So that was so.
Okay, so y'all, We going to our next segment where you ask, we motherfucking tell.
The fan
Yes,
favorite.
y'all got questions? Let's see what.
Yeah, but Mikey gonna sit in with us, you know what I'm saying? Sit in with us, and we gonna get a man's perspective on things. You feel me?
Yeah.
So what's going on?
So Mark from the South Side wants to know, do we know why men don't give us the whole dick during sex?
Now I don't know who Mark the fuck is, but I get the whole dick. The whole nigga. Don't you leave nothing out, baby.
And listen, I don't know who Mark is, but Mark sounds like a Mark because I give the whole dick. I don't even speak for yourself. You ain't speak. Hey, you ain't
But you
speaking
know
for
what?
them.
I heard they say the reason why men don't give you the whole dick because a woman will fall in love with you.
I'm gonna tell you something, bull. That's some bullshit. You know why? Because any man gonna fuck like it's his last fuck. It don't matter who he fucking.
And they sound good. Say that one more time.
Man gonna fuck. He gonna fuck like it's his last fuck. If he's able to, that's what he gonna do. He ain't gonna shit himself or shortchange her. He gonna try to whip her ass with that dick. Like that's what he gonna do. He
I
ain't
don't know
gonna.
who Mark is, but he don't exit that bullshit. You stay off our
You probably got a short style.
Yeah, you probably can't give the whole dick.
You probably be giving the whole dick.
You might need to go balls deep, motherfucker. Anyway, Sabrina from Stockbridge, what's the appropriate age to let your kids date?
Well, when you okay?
No, go ahead.
Oh no, well shit. Just being honest, dog. Like on some real shit. Like your kids gonna date anyways. Like just like we did. And I had girlfriends at elementary school and shit like that. So you know, it's really when they get the understanding of things and they really able to. You see that they maturing in for my daughters. When you see them able to mature in certain things and they got a certain respect for men and an understanding of men, then it's okay. Like, you know what I mean? And
I think there's not really any age you can come up with. I really think it's about who your child is. Now,
Right.
if your child is 13, 14, 15, they're already feeling. So you
Might
really
be
just have
fucking.
to support it by them even coming to you.
right.
It's big. You know, then you can guide them. So if my daughter 13, she come to me and say, "Mom, I like this boy," or whatever, I'm gonna be like, "Well, he got good grades." I'm not gonna push her away. I'm not saying you can't do that because she's gonna do it anyway. You know, this is the new generation. They start dating very early. But you know, I think you can guide them better if you know. It really doesn't matter what age, as long as they talking to you and they're not, you know, out here. You know, out here on their
Look,
knees.
cause I tell my son 10 years old, I tell him, son, find out is her mom and her dad together, how her relationship is with her dad, you know what I mean, and shit like that. Like, hey, you got to know that kind of shit
Let me ask
nowadays.
this question though, because they didn't ask this question, but is it a difference in boys dating and girls dating? So, because you know, I just want to know that, because men tend to think it's cute.
No, you know what it is. It's definitely it's a difference because this is your son or whatever. So you want him to know how to go about things. With your daughter, it's like you definitely want her to know about going about things, but at the same time, you know
What these guys capable of doing?
Yeah, and you just and with your son, you know how women are too. So you want to make sure your son know and how to be, you know what I mean, how to be a gentleman, and also know how to be an asshole when it's necessary. You want your son just on point, on just for the world, period.
Right.
And you want your daughter prepared for the same thing, but in a different manner. It's different. Like I'm not hard on either one of my kids, like, but with my daughter, it's more so like she open with me. She trying to talk to me about boys and shit like that, and I don't be liking to talk about it. I just let her talk and not cut off and all that. And then I say some real shit to her like that, like tell her, man, focus on this and focus on that. And then everything else, you got plenty of time for that fucking off. So, yeah.
I feel that.
That's true. Okay. Well, Jane Doe, I guess she didn't want to say her name and shit. Oh, well. She want to know, what are your views on a woman being submissive? I'm going to be honest. When I hear the word submissive, I hear control. I'm just being honest. That's what I hear.
Well, see, you got to understand, you got to be a person of understanding to even know what that means. That don't mean that a nigga wants you sweet, like when he come down, you just bowing down to him and all that. A man want a sturdy woman. It's like, you know, if he handling everything he supposed to handle, the woman should be woman. She should bring that feminine energy. She shouldn't be trying to be him.
True.
And that's submitting. That's submitting. It ain't you just taking my shit and just being this docile woman. No man wants no docile woman.
Well, you know what? Well, I think a lot of women are scared to be submissive. I gotta say this. Because we look at the older generation, the way that they go about being submissive is not something that we want. We don't. We see that y'all stay home. We see that whatever he wants to do, it's like not even being submissive. It's like more being a doormat. You know what I'm saying? So really, what are you as a woman? I gotta understand, what am I being submissive to? What am I submitting to?
That's
Yeah,
the
it's
thing.
not even in
That's
that.
the thing.
It's not even in that sense.
Okay.
It's not even in that sense. Y'all thinking in that sense. We not thinking in that sense. We thinking
what
of
it sound
just
like.
that feminine energy. See, what it's gonna be a clash is when you trying to be like me. We like this. This how we hitting chest to chest instead of you playing breast and I'm playing chest.
Nah, but so you saying a woman should stay in her place and a man should stay in his place?
Yeah.
They sound like control.
But no, it's not control. But it doesn't really, define what submissive is. We're saying a woman she can stay in her place and do a lot of things, but that don't mean she's listening or she. So what I'm saying is what we see from the older generation.
That don't mean they submissive. That just mean they lack different understandings.
That's controlling to me. I feel like a lot of people we get submissive from what we've seen in older generations.
Yeah.
Right or wrong.
Yep, that is true.
So that's why a lot of women today say we're not submissive.
Yep.
But I'm gonna say this. I can be submissive. I can, but being submissive, I have to trust you to lead. I have to trust you to do everything as a man, to be a reasonable man. And not only that, how things going today, you need to be submissive too.
Yes, you do. It go vice versa.
So
a man gonna be that way. When he know that his woman is feminine, a man ain't gonna be harsh on no feminine woman. A man ain't finna be beating at no woman that's feminine, or trying to dictate to a woman that's just, she give him that respect. Now, any other person, she an animal around.
Yeah.
She an animal with.
I do agree. I do agree, but I think a lot of times, the women be submitting to the wrong men.
No, you know what it is? They submit to a certain a level of power that they feel like they could submit to, like a certain kind of guy. It's only a certain kind of guy that could get a certain woman. No matter, this could be a tough woman, but to this guy, she gonna be putty to this guy. She gonna be, it's what she wanna give this guy. Any woman gonna give the guy that they really wanna fuck with that kind of sensualness.
Boy, you hit on the spot right there.
That's all it boils down to.
You did.
If she don't feel like she got respect for this man, if she don't feel like he cut in a certain manner, she not going to do none of that shit. But if she feel like, oh yeah, this him, she gonna do everything that she probably would say she wouldn't do. All the submitting and being humble, everything she is going to do when she feel that like this the man right here.
Oh my God, so I have been submissive before.
Yeah.
Oh shit, I ain't never knew that.
And you liked that guy.
Damn.
You liked that guy, so you was willing to do these
Right.
extra things.
I ain't look at it like that though.
That's what it is. That's all it is.
I feel
That person
like
ain't for you.
in certain things, I'm a submissive wife, because if I know my husband coming home, let me get up, let me get this house in order, let me do this, let me do that, because he need to walk in peace. And I think, like she said, some women, when they hear submissive, they do think it's about control. No, it's really about how y'all relationship is ran, where you're allowing him to be the man and you being a woman, and you stand in your place and stand in his place,
Right.
and there's no disrespect. Like, there's discipline. He's disciplined,
Right.
and you are
I'm
disciplined.
gonna tell you, when a lioness might, but she gonna get down when that lion, when it's time to mount up, she gonna operate in the manner of nature. She gonna operate in the order that she's supposed to operate in. It's just what it is. When she meet that lion nigga, she gonna toot the tail up.
I ain't took the tail up.
You feel me? She ain't gonna be trying to hide the tail. She gonna do she gonna, you know what I mean? And he gonna know what it is as well. He gonna play, just like you just said, men need to be able to submit or whatever. When they see a woman that they like, oh, that's that man right now. That's that queen right
But
now.
that
That's
comes
that
with
lady.
being a man of a household.
Nah, that just
You don't
comes with
think so?
understanding. That just comes with understanding, because you can see a woman walk past. Now, you don't even got to know her, but when you see her, you can see these certain qualities in her, and you like, oh, but you ain't going to play with her like you'll play with a woman that you see that just ain't got her shit together. She in a different demeanor. Like, you ain't going to be able to, you ain't going to play with her like that. It's going to be a different thing. Trust me. It's the same thing.
Okay.
It's the same thing.
I gotta ask this question. Britt from Riverdale. Okay. If a woman is going on dates with a man every week, but y'all are not exclusively dating with the title, is it inappropriate for her to have sex with other men?
And you taking her out,
Yeah.
spending money.
Yeah.
There he go. Look, spending money. Look at him. Take her out, spending money.
As far as the women, I don't know what pretty girl gonna say, but for me, it's very inappropriate. Okay?
Yeah.
Because I think why I would say that, I'm gonna let you say what you gotta say, Babaki. But why I say that, because when you meet somebody, the first thing they say, are you single? Yeah, I'm single. You know, are you trying to get to know somebody? Yeah, I'm trying to get to know somebody. I want to see where it goes. Or you could just say, I'm single and I just want a friend. So you let them know that hey, I'm keeping my options open for anybody else. But if this person is taking you out every Friday, calling you like, what we doing this, but y'all haven't really made yourself, and you still, he hear that you fucking somebody else, he ain't gonna want to fuck with you. So what you got to say? Because I mean, right? You agree with what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree with what you're saying. Like, you know, like, bitch, you using me. Like, stop playing with me. Like, you using me. Like, straight up. Like, if I was doing it, you know what I mean? That's more so like, okay, I ain't gonna put no. That's like, okay, in a man perspective of that, that's like, okay, I got this. I like this chick over here, but I ain't gonna put no pressure on her because I can get some pussy over here. You get what I'm saying? So I'm gonna play my cards and just I ain't gonna put pressure on sex with her because I'm getting sex over here. So at the same time, a nigga taking you out and doing all this shit and then you going over there letting niggas slide in you.
And he find out. Like what if he find out and you confront her? Well, we ain't together.
Right, because that's what she gonna say anyway.
Well, if she say that, like, that's a broad question. Like, cause I'm not gonna even fuck with her. I'm gonna tell you like this. I'm not even the type that's just trying to spend money on you. If I ain't listen, before I spend some money on your ass, I'm gonna be untested the waters. Yeah. I'm not testing no. I'm not. You know, I introduce a good time to you, but before I go to going off and leaping ledge, I'm testing the waters. I don't give a damn.
I feel on that shit.
I'm gonna see what them waters doing. Like, I'm not jumping off a ledge like that. Nah.
Nah, but what you think, pretty girl?
Oh, I tell anybody. And, you know, I tell people.
My bad.
Oh, you good?
And I know a lot of the times, women will give it to a nigga that they don't even like before they give it to a nigga they like.
Yeah, we said that on episode 1. That's definitely true. But the thing is, yeah, she gonna give it to a nigga she don't like. But the thing is, you gotta understand, if you told this man that I'm single and I want to meet somebody, you know. I'm trying to find somebody that I could, you know what I'm saying, build with. And then he hear you smashing somebody, he been, nah, bitch, you great.
He will be mad.
You ain't building. You ain't building.
Like,
yeah, you just want to have your cake and eat it too.
Lie, so, but I'm keep it real. Like, you know, I'm not trying to really, I done been in a relationship, I'm really just trying to kick it. So.
Yeah, I keep it real too. I tell motherfucker quit. Nope, all I want to do is just fuck.
From a man, if you know you ain't trying to be with this man, you know this man. Because y'all always, women tend to think that our end goal is sex anyway. So why are you playing with the man like you leading him on and he spending his money? He trying to get some sex shit. He might as well just pay for the pussy. You gonna get into another nigga for free. You might as well shit. Look, let me just go on and shoot you whatever gonna take you out with. And we do what we do. Like, in that way I know if I want the pussy or not after that.
Yeah. First thing we'll say, ain't no motherfucking whole nigga fuck wrong with you.
Yeah, but you let a nigga.
First thing we'll say.
You so stupid.
This shit crazy.
A whore, and that's not slang. That's proper, actually.
He's so stupid. Kendra from Decatur wants to know, what's your views on kids and their phones?
Kids, who, me? What's my view?
Go ahead. What you got to say about it?
Kids and their phones, I think, you know, we just live in a world where that shit is going to be now. Like, we grew up in a world where that wasn't, you know, that was a foreign thing, but now that's a normal thing, you know. That shit aggravated because they be so into it.
Yes.
And it's
sometimes you gotta make them take a break.
Yep. Yes, you do.
Like, sometimes my kids will come to it's like they can't just separate from this fucking
phone. They can't.
Like, you go to Walmart, they gotta leave the fucking phone in the car. Or when it's time for dinner, they gotta bring it and have it right there in front of them while they, you know what I'm saying? Like, they do not know how to separate from the phone. They can care less about the TV, but as long as they got that phone, okay. Yep. So you got to make sure you, especially when y'all doing activities, and let them know, because we are a part of a different era. We got to, you know, we have to be a little understanding though that this is how they live now. But when we're doing family things, bitch, give me that phone.
That is true. Cause just like that little damn, remember the woman and the boy was what 14 or something, and she took his phone and he destroyed the whole fucking house.
Oh, see,
I would have beat.
see, that's a whole other thing. I'll beat your ass.
Bitch,
I'll
you
beat
can't
your
like
ass.
pussy, nigga. I'm not finna be scared of you,
Like,
bro.
nah,
The
not
fuck?
exactly. Like,
Right,
no,
they do
you
it.
destroy. That'll be the last motherfucking phone, and you know what?
The hell
we
you
gonna
talking
move
about?
right along. Anyways, Jason from Atlanta. This is a real question right here because I think a lot of people. Is it wrong to keep communication with your ex? Hell, motherfucking yes, it's wrong. There ain't no way around it. You can say, you know, I'm gonna let y'all say what y'all, but it's wrong because I'm gonna tell you like this. If they were so good and so cool to be around, they would have treated you good. They had every opportunity to keep all of you. And I just feel like moving on when you in a relationship, you owe it to your relationship to let this person fucking go and have a fighting chance.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
And not only that, people be around here telling what's going on in their fucking relationship
Yeah,
to their
that's
ex.
something you don't
Their
never
ex
do.
want stuff to be going on. They want to know that they got a chance to slide back in. What you think?
That's
Pretty
something you
girl?
never do. I ain't gonna lie. Yes, I still communicate with some of my exes. I'm not gonna lie.
not in a relationship,
But
right?
yeah, you're right. Ooh, I'm so sick and bored. But anyway, I had to throw right there. But I do communicate with some of my exes though. But it ain't like no fucking nothing. Just talking like.
So if you in a relationship right now, a very good relationship, nice guy, do you think it's wrong to keep communicating with your exes while you're dating this guy?
Well, I only have one. We only date. No, for real though. We are like best friends. We date. We was in middle school. That
So
was
you would
shit.
you would tell
I
your man
still
about
talk.
him?
Yeah, I will.
You would tell
I
your
will.
man about him?
I will. I'm like, hey, babe, you know what I'm saying? I got a little friend, you know what I'm saying? So we just cool, ain't nothing like that. I will though. So I won't start no shit, bro. Like being honest.
But okay. What you think?
Well, I think like I said, like if you ain't in no relationship, then it's cool. Hey, it's just that simple. But even if you in a relationship and it didn't end on a certain kind of term, you know what I mean? It didn't end on a certain kind of way or whatever where you either broke her heart or she broke your heart or whatever. Or it was just like some foul shit. Some shit just happened, like, you know, like when I had to move away from my girlfriends because I had to move with my, you know what I mean, move away. I should have to start talking to my friends because, you know.
Okay, I hear what you're saying, but okay, well, what about in marriage?
In marriage, whatever decide, okay,
That's
whatever
all
gonna
different.
make when you marry
But it's
somebody,
whatever how your marriage is
when
though.
but
you
at the
marry
same
somebody and you know, because I had a friend that I was real close with, like it was a female growing up, and when she got in a relationship, she cut me off, and we was close, like
But you
close
gotta
where her
understand-
mom would come pick me up and
Okay.
everything, and you know, but when she got in a relationship, I had to understand that.
Yeah.
I couldn't argue with her about that shit. It was like fucked up, like damn, like what's up? But then when you think about it, like damn, I would want my girl to do the same shit.
Exactly. And I think what it is, it's like you have to put your relationship first.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
if they don't understand, and
Right.
then I know a lot of people have blocked me because I got married. That was like genuinely like I ain't look at them like that, but they was like, but I guess they must have looked at me different. I don't know, but I'm saying like my best friend is a guy, and we don't talk as much. But I think the thing about it is, well, he ain't no ex-boyfriend, so that's cool.
Right.
But I'm saying, but an ex-boyfriend, no. We ain't got nothing to talk about. I see you. You will be my Facebook friend. That's probably as most is gonna go. But we on the phone talking, meeting up. No, that's
On another note, though,
It just depends on.
I'm actually like, I'm not even gonna lie, like, I don't think I dated a woman that I ain't cool with.
Well,
And that's just what it is.
And that's how I am.
It's
no,
like,
but see, that's understandable though. But
Yeah.
these women, even
besides
if
my baby mamas, but
but yeah, but I'm saying though, they know not to call you and you in the bed with your chick.
yeah,
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
So that's
Exactly.
communication, right?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
Now, you can't.
Well, that's a level of women, anyways.
Yeah, I'm just saying though,
That's a
with
level
that
of people.
communication,
Right.
that communication should be cut off. But you
Yeah,
can't
man.
help who you have bonded with. As long as there's respect, I don't see what's so bad about it. Unless this person still want to get with you, you know
And
that
yeah.
this
That
person
person
still
should
want
be
Now, I agree
married
with you
and
on
all
that right there.
Yeah.
When you married and all that, that should be the status of people that you're dealing with. Like, you shouldn't be dealing with a bunch of motherfuckers that ain't married and doing all that. You should. That's what your circle should be around people that's all on a level of elevating. Like,
yeah.
you know what I mean? So,
That is true. I agree with you. But Baki.
Becky.
But Baki. All right. So Adrian from McDonough. Does size matter? I'm gonna be honest. It really don't matter how you fucking, but trust me, I have had a newborn dick inside me. Well, not inside because he couldn't get inside. Let's rephrase that. All he had was a good tongue action. That's it. But
So size does matter.
it don't really, no, to me, size don't matter because you can have a big ass dick and you can't do shit with no big dick. And I'm being honest. Give it to somebody else that can use it. But I have had somebody with a newborn dick, and for some reason, when he was born, his dick stopped growing. So I'm like, you couldn't do shit. So size matter at that goddamn point right there.
I get a check for that shit.
Girl. Grown man.
Does size matter? Yes, size does matter. Because I'm going to tell you like this. I think men are respected by his dick length. And I'm sorry to say that, but that is very fucking true. Because if you can be so sweet. You can be so sweet to a woman. You can have a good job. But your dick is small. And if you ever get wrong, you're going to be that little nigga, you little dick ass nigga. That's what you're going to be every time she get mad at you. But me, I don't really care for monstrous horse.
But you can have a big, but you can have a nice size dick and don't do shit to the pussy.
Exactly.
Just being honest. So that's why.
Because it's a wide ass pussy. See, that's another thing that y'all got to consider too. It ain't just about some of them pussies be wide now. Like, yeah, I mean, and deep.
I ain't worried about that.
So, and I'm going to tell you like this. Shit, listen, I ain't, nigga.
Well, I mean, look like this. Okay, so women, they get dildos. It's like this. Just to show you that size does matter. You think a woman gonna go in the sex store and buy a little tiny dildo? It's not gonna happen. So I would say size does matter because it just makes the woman want you more.
That's wrong because I got me a dildo. That bitch don't do shit. It's big. Guess what does better?
I was comparing it. Your fingers.
Women like
And
that
that bitch
girth.
little.
That thing got to have that girth on it. That's what they call it. An older woman told me that.
Girth.
Girth. They got to have that girth on it.
With that weight.
Yeah, that weight.
I know what that mean.
Yeah, it got to have that girth on it. That bitch got to look like a leg. Even if you ain't got to put the whole thing in it. If you got it like that, you can hang out. You ain't got to just, just beat her ass down.
Nice little 8-9 inch. Cool.
Yeah, you got enough to just like, where you can hang out. Like, you got enough to hang out. So you ain't got to just, if you wanted to, you got to do that. Yeah. But, you know what I mean? So that all makes a difference. Because a nigga don't always just want to slide the whole dick in you. Sometimes it just might, the top of the pussy might be the better part of the pussy. You know what I mean? Okay. The top might be the better part.
Okay, I feel that.
You might go in too deep. It might get in some shit you shouldn't be in.
So damn
For real.
them guts. Okay. Anyways, JT from Riverdale, is it okay for your girlfriend to spend the night at her gay homeboy house? Is it okay?
Nah, it ain't okay for mine to spend the night at no man's house.
If you met him and his name is
I don't give a damn what his name is.
Glitter, and you done met Glitter.
Listen. I'm gonna tell you, Glitter them niggas be fucking these bitches.
They do.
Oh, yeah,
they do. They do.
I sent receipts with a transgender woman. I got
Right, they do. They still got a dick.
And not just that, like, I done heard situations where they going out, hanging out, he thinking, you know what I mean? They doing this, later on they fucking, like, you know what I mean? They end up, and then, some of these women be doing these different drugs, and these dudes, they doing shit, they don't care, they see a dick, and the man see, you know what I mean? Even though he gay, he still can screw. And he gonna screw.
Well, you know what?
They still want to bust a nut. It don't matter. They'll do anything.
But see, for me, what's the fucking point of you spending the night at this motherfucking house?
Yeah, ain't no reason.
There's no reason. So
Ain't no reason.
Yeah.
you kind of look a
Bitch,
little
you
weird.
better catch the bus. Come on.
God damn.
Bitch, you better walk home, bitch. I'll walk and meet you.
That's crazy. Ain't no reason for you to be spending that in
Nowhere.
I'm done with you.
I don't even want you really spending the night
Unless they go on a
nowhere.
girls trip and he go on a girls trip. Now that's different. Now he's
Right.
a girl. Now he went there with all the girls.
Well, that's cool. Whatever y'all decide to do, that's your
Right.
friend, that's your friend. But
Just long
you
y'all
ain't
be in the
finna call
same
me
room.
talking about, I'm staying at Rain's house.
And
No,
at Glitter's house tonight.
Glitter's house.
Right.
Well, you and Glitter better figure out a fucking way to get home.
Let's go and jump into the next question, girl.
All right, now, where's the craziest place you ever had sex at?
Damn, craziest place I ever had sex at.
I don't even want to know.
I ain't even really did nothing like crazy, but outside, you know what I mean? Shit like that. Nothing special. Cars.
Daylight.
Daylight. No, you know what?
Oh, he thought about something. Look,
Look,
that
dude.
brain thing.
No, well, I done had, I don't know. Yeah, I don't want to do all that.
Well, I tell you, mine was outside on top of a refrigerator behind a abandoned house.
Bitch, what? I don't even know how that even goes. I said the craziest place.
Good days.
I don't know what to say, but the craziest place. I'm gonna go way back.
Way
I'm
back.
married now, y'all. I'm going way back. I done had a couple of. I think the craziest place was at a park during hurricane season.
This bitch stupid. By doing hurricane season.
Whatever. But anyways, why does it seem? Let me back up. I'm gonna ask this question because nobody asked this question. I just wanted to throw this question in because I see it so much on social media. Okay, so I really want to share light on this question because I want to talk about this, and I want to know if you agree with it. Why doesn't it seem men are not loved properly unless they have money?
Because that's what's put on. That's what's perpetuated. That's what. That's the. They wanted to be that way. Like the system wanted that way.
But I'm saying though, so do you feel like that? Do you feel like a woman can't love?
Well, I feel like a man feel that way. Like a man feel like shit. As a man, if you can't provide, like you just feeling that way. Like even though it's more to providing, but we feel like if we can't take care of our woman or our family, we can't do this and we can't do that. We don't feel like men ourselves. So you know what I mean. And for it to be that way, I guess it's just the upbringing on everybody. It ain't just the women feeling that way. It's men feel that way. Like we don't feel like men if we ain't doing what we supposed to do as men. Like that's like the submitting part that we bring to the table.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
for me, I think I'm gonna speak from a real woman's perspective about a man being loveless. It's really about him being able to take care of himself before I come in the picture. You know, if he can't take care of at least himself, how he gonna take care of me? So this is really coming from an adult standpoint. You know, it's not about him having. We're not talking about the women that want a nigga to go sell drugs to bring money and to be around. I'm talking about a woman wanting a man who's able to at least secure himself and then be able to pour it into a family. If you can't do that, of course we ain't trying to love you. Of course we ain't trying to be with you.
You ain't lying.
I
hear struggling like hell.
You paying all the bills.
let me say this.
You know what I mean?
This is my thing too though. Like it's like this. You have girls expecting boys to be men. That's the problem right now. It's not even about. What I'm saying is you got these women. Now they young women and they young minded, and then they trying to force a boy who hasn't even become a man yet mentally to be a man, and like as if they know how it is to be a man, and they're not even women yet. And so they need to. It's all with a level of understanding. Like that's what it comes with understanding.
I agree with both of y'all. I really do. I agree with both of y'all.
I think it's a lot of ways to look at it, but to just say a woman don't want to love a man unless he have money, no, we don't
want no broke ass man, no leech.
We do not want to even talk to you.
No.
You can't even take care of
But that's not even a conversation at a certain level of adulthood. That's not even a certain. You know what I mean? That's not even a conversation. That's why I said you got young girls taught to think that this how it should be, and they trying to enforce this on a young boy. And when I say boy and girl, I mean they could be young adults, but they mental is still ain't reached that point where that understanding.
Yeah. Because also what they see at home too, if a little girl see the mama work all the time and the man ain't doing shit but staying at home, she gonna think that's what a man's supposed to do.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so. Well, that's all the time we have for today, y'all.
Yes,
shout out to Babaki for chilling with us today.
Outer G.
Shout out to the Outer G.
Yes.
Y'all make sure y'all shop outerg.online for the fall and the winter collection.
Yes,
As we close out, we gonna play Babaki newest single. Keep going.
Keep going.
First, pretty girl, you got something you want to say?
Justice for Vincent Truitt.
Okay, that's our show, and we finna go. Already know, pretty girl, the KraziiAzzMO. Okay.
Yeah, you know they say when it get tough, the tough get going. So get on your job, nigga. Listen. Okay, something keep pushing me, keep telling me don't stop, keep going and going. That's something that I live by, cause when it get tough, you know the tough get going. I'm gonna rockin' with who was rockin' with me when I wasn't on. That's something that I live by, cause when it get tough, you know the tough get going. Something keep pushing me, keep telling me don't stop, keep going and going. That's something that I live by, cause when it get tough, you know the tough get going. I'm gonna rockin' with who was rockin' with me when I wasn't on. That's something that I live by, cause when it get tough, you know the tough get going.
Two left legs trying to run, trying to outshine the sun. Put power on it, I put a little powder on it. My name didn't have $1 on that. The graveyard got a lot of homies, a whole lot of days of nights lonely, thinking about the days of whites only. I was 11, had crack on me, me and Cat winning Jack something. Had money but didn't stack nothing. The streets tax on it, rap black on it. Stay away from phony, surround myself with who's for me. Counteract how I react on it. You want it, don't it?